What's up, G-Fan? This is Gifted here, and welcome back to another episode, another review, another reaction. Guys, today we're gonna be reacting to, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a YouTuber called Guga Foods. He's so freaking awesome. He experiments all crazy things with steaks. He loves steaks, which I freaking love steak. I don't know about you guys, but we're gonna be doing some food reviews here, guys, and we're gonna be enjoying and going through this little thing with Guga here. And today he's gonna be doing a $1,000 Wellington steak. That is ridiculous. That is so insane. But before we press that juicy play button, guys, if you're new to the channel, I welcome you to my channel. If you consider subscribing, it will be so amazing. Someone on the line, you like it, what you see, look at the thumbs up and be like, wow. I would truly appreciate that. But without further ado, let's just get right into what we came here for, and that is Guga Foods $1,000 Wellington steak. That is crazy, outrageous. Boom! Hit it with a thumbs up because it's always good, and it helps with the algorithm. And let's get it.
Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this video. This is a whole Wagyu tenderloin. It has a marbling score of 5+. It's a product of Australia, but keep in mind that it's 100% full-blood Wagyu. The first step is to open it up and trim it. And once that was done, I was left with 3 beautiful pieces. This part I'm going to be using for a different video, so stay tuned for that. To make the most expensive beef Wellington in the world, I have to remove this end and also the next one. I'm going to be using the middle, which is called Chateaubriand. It is the best part of the beef tenderloin. And once I've did my first slice, wow, the marbling is awesome. All these little white particles you see are fat. Usually on a tenderloin, there's none of it.
I used to think fat was like a terrible thing in a steak, but then little by little, as I started working in the food industry, I realized that no, it's not a bad thing. That's where all the flavors is.
Completely red, but because it's Wagyu, it's expected. I kept the seasoning simple with salt, freshly ground black pepper, and garlic powder. Since this is a thick cut of meat, make sure you season all sides. But since it's now seasoned, the next step is to put a beautiful sear on it. So let's do it.
Look at that butter, boys.
And that, my friends, is how you put a beautiful sear on a
That's just the sear. It's still raw inside. Trust me, it's still raw inside.
Chateaubriand. As it's still hot, the next step is to spread some Dijon mustard. You want to make sure you cover all sides, including the edges. This will give a nice traditional flavor to your beef Wellington. Now, if we were making a traditional beef Wellington, the next step would be to make a mushroom d'Uxelles. But my friends, this is not a traditional version. Instead of using the traditional mushroom d'Uxelles, which tastes amazing,
Now, I worked in really high-class restaurants before, but I never heard of this right here. Mushroom d'Uxelles?
I'm going to the next level, and that brings us to truffles. If you are unfamiliar with prices of truffles, let me show it to you. Check this out. How about $3,000 a pound? And this little thing here, $150. Let's just get another one, $119. As you can see, they don't get that cheap. These are white truffles, and since it's so little, it's just not enough to make a beef Wellington. Here we have black truffles. They are a little bit more affordable at $1,000 a pound. Ouch. I tell you one thing, these are not cheap. But in the end, after digging throughout all of them, I chose 4. And this is what they look like. The taste of black truffle is difficult to explain. It is mild, a mixture of chocolatey, nutty, and kind of earthy. I can also describe with a subtle woody flavor that tastes a little bit like mushrooms. Like I said, it is difficult to explain, but something you gotta taste. The next ingredient will be prosciutto, or Parma ham. Parma ham comes out to $8.79. That's really not that bad for what it is. And traditional prosciutto at $6.49 is awesome, but we are making the most.
These are always very expensive. expensive as well.
The expensive version, so we can't use this one. This is the one I'm going to be using. It's jamón ibérico at $85.99 a pound.
Ridiculous.
Ouch. That hurts just by saying it. This is the most expensive ham in the world.
Thin.
Wow. So after getting it and bringing the package to my house, I opened it up and this is what it looks like. If you've never tasted, it is sweeter than the regular prosciutto. It's also not that salty, and the fat is wonderful because it just melts in your mouth. It is the best ham in the world. Now that we have all the ingredients ready, the next thing is to get some clinch plastic. Then I put down my Iberico ham, followed by a thick layer of black truffle. Then I put my Chateaubriand right on top. The goal here is to use the clinch plastic to wrap everything around it. Since the Iberico ham starts melting on contact, I decided to use my tweezers. You don't want to let that go to waste. But being very carefully, I wrapped everything around it and made it as tight as possible. The goal in the end is to have a nice cylinder shape. Now that I'm done, it goes in the refrigerator to firm up for 30 minutes. Using parchment paper, I got my puff pastry. After 30 minutes in the refrigerator, it firmed up nicely. All you have to do is unwrap it and lay it right on top. If you skip putting it on the refrigerator, it would not look like this. It's just going to completely fall apart on you, and that's not what you're looking for. But now the next thing we gotta do is to wrap the puff pastry all around. At this stage, it does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be even. To make it perfect, I like to use clinch plastic. And it is the same process as we did before. Just wrap it around tightly and squeeze the edges. That will give you a perfect cylinder. Just like before, we want it to firm up, and for that, I put it back on my refrigerator for...
You know, I went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and I was not able to get his Wellington, sadly, because they were out of it. I went to it twice and both times they were out of it.
30 minutes. The next thing I'm gonna do is for decoration purposes only. Using this tool here will give me a nice fancy finish of puff pastry. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is roll it on top and it will give you a nice design. By that time, my beef Wellington was ready. Since it's nice and firm, it is now easy to work with. Now all there's left to do is to spread some egg wash. And for that, I used 2 eggs and made sure that I covered the whole thing. To make sure I'm cooking this to perfection, I am going to be using my wireless thermometer. I'm shooting for an internal temperature of 120 degrees Fahrenheit. But now I say it is enough talking and it is time to cook it. So let's do it.
Dang, that looks nice, bro. God. Oh my Lord.
All right, everybody, this is my beef Wellington. What do you think, Angel?
I haven't had beef Wellington in a while.
More than a year ago.
Yeah, dude, I've never had a beef Wellington, so I'm a little jealous right now.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a long time.
With that being said, this one is quite special.
Yeah,
very special, as a matter of fact.
Special beef Wellington, which is already special.
Exactly, exactly. So it's special all the way to the max. But it worked out everything great. I wish the gray band wasn't as big, but when you're pre-searing it and you sear it really hard with the charcoal, you know, it gives you a nice beautiful crust, but at the same time it does gives you a great band. I'm gonna put it real close here to keep it kind of warm for the family.
Oh, this is good steak.
Why?
I can see the fat.
You can see some marbling in there.
Ooh.
This kid is learning so much through the years. It's even difficult to fake him or, you know, try to tell him something different. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, you already
get nothing past me.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Dang, dude, that looks so good.
You're so hot.
Oh my God, that looks good.
We got a big bite, everybody. We got a 2 for a while. That is so delicious in so many levels that is difficult to explain.
See, like, you ruin it.
Why?
Now I go somewhere and I get a beef Wellington, and what do?
Yeah.
I say, oh, this is amazing. It's the best beef Wellington. How?
This beef Wellington is very, very special, Angel. You want to know why?
Because it's a good steak, and it's...
What kind of steak is that?
Wellington.
Let's see how good you are.
Wagyu.
That's right. It is a Wagyu. Good job, buddy. What else is there?
Is it truffle?
There it is, truffle. Can you taste it?
A little bit.
It is truffle. because it's a fresh truffle, you don't feel it as much as the conservative ones, remember?
That's why I kind of didn't want to say it.
It is fresh truffle, and we also have Iberico ham in there. So it's like,
yeah, I tasted that.
You tasted that? It's all the way out, you know, as fancy as it gets, everybody. Dang. It is a different level than a regular beef Wellington, everybody. Obviously, everything is upgraded. The beef is upgraded.
Sure.
The truffle, obviously, from the mushroom. The ham itself. The only thing that is not upgraded is the pastry. The pastry, still the same kind of pastry.
It's addicting.
Dude, I never had one.
It is addicting.
So That's what I was saying.
I kind of sad right now.
It's like little pieces of heaven.
Exactly.
You got the softness, and then you got that fluffy like crunch on the top.
Angel wants a little bit more. I do not blame him. We're gonna share this one here. This one is for the family, yeah? So that everybody can try. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it's worth
he said fine
doing a Wellington like this, absolutely, but for special occasions only, because obviously you're gonna go all out on this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Nice, nice, nice. Dude, Guga's crazy. He comes up with these crazy ideas, and he makes them. It's so freaking awesome. All right, all right, all right. That was a $1,000 beef Wellington. That is crazy. I could tell that thing was juicy. Oh, my God. Juicy to the bone, man. There was no bone, right? But whatever. You know, you get what I'm saying. That was freaking amazing. Guga, thank you so much. I love your channel, man. I really, really do. And, yeah, you know, if you ever need, like, a different, you know, different set of taste in your foods, just, you know, I am literally, you know, I'm just saying, I would love to partake on it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the love. If you guys have any other recommendations that you guys want me to watch, please leave them down in the comment section. I always read your comments. Other than that, if you guys want to keep in touch with your boy, you can find me on Instagram right over here, or you can hit me up live on Twitch right here, or you can find me on Twitter right over here. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. And as always, stay gifted, stay true. Peace.
Perfect.